live. Ooh, and we've already got people watching. 7 you already in here.
Hey,
I mean, Jeremy,
welcome.
the numbers keep going up. Like, I think 30-something people pre-registered this time around.
Up and to the right. That's all we need, right?
Yeah. Well, and we upped our sponsor game. I don't know if people are here just because, like, we now have 3 sponsors. So we have a first, second, and third place. And, dude, we're giving away an Aura ring this week.
I know. How much did you schmooze a ramp, right? At scaling when we were there. Wow.
There was a lot of butt kissing by me. I'm tired of puckering my lips. But regardless.
If there's nothing else you're good at, it's that.
Yeah, thank you. Well, everyone, we're going to give 3-4 minutes, 3 minutes for other people to get in. So you guys see on screen, we're going to say it over and over. Jeremy, I hope you can monitor the chat while I play the game. But we're going to say it over and over. Scan that QR code on the left or go to Kahoot.it and enter that code and you can play. And so, Jeremy, like, just whatever. We're all friends here. We're working on a new thing for future weeks of we can start this broadcast early so people can get the code, and we'll have like a title screen with our music playing and whatever, and like a countdown to when it's coming. So we're going to try and up the production value here.
If you're wondering how well our production value is, I just put in the public chat, like, let's go, and I'm signed in under you. So we're figuring it out here, people.
Yeah, how did you do that one?
I don't know, man. But apparently,
are we both in here as me. All right.
If you put something in there, is it going to come up as me? Because then we have some Freaky Friday things going on.
Oh, interesting. Sarah says it showed up as Jeremy for you, but you're right. I see it as me as well on my end.
Not crazy.
No, you are.
Well,
but Jeremy, you're back from vacation with some tan lines.
Oh yeah, we were comparing. Well, you were in Hawaii, and I'm like, you're not very tan, and then like I was camping for a weekend, and you can see like some serious tan. But
I mean, I got a bit of the watch tan line, right? Like, it's not bad.
That's not the farmer tan that we enjoy here in Wisconsin. That's a Utah tan. I liked after you got back. My favorite thing was Tyler. Tell me about the highlight of your trip because I want to hear how you did with your family, who I got to meet when we were in Utah. And you're like, well, I uninstalled Teams and I uninstalled this and I didn't check anything. And I'm like, no, really, what did you do with your family that was the highlight of your trip? And I had to like pull teeth to get that update. But tell me your business owner without telling me your business owner. I was excited that I never checked Teams. And I get it, man.
It was kind of magical. It was the longest I've gone without like being connected into my business in 5 years. So it was magical. For those of you trickling in, I see you jumping in. Scan that QR code on the left. We got about a minute before we're going to get going. So whether you use your phone or whether you go to Kahoot.it and enter that code, but that's how you're going to play. So, man, by the time it hits 12:05 at the latest, I'm seeing people trickle in as participants, but not yet in the count of players.
Oh, all right. Get in there, people.
Yeah.
QR codes.
What are you guys waiting on?
Yeah.
Also, if for some reason you're like, hey, I'm watching this on LinkedIn or YouTube, cool, because we figured out how to do that. But I think there's a delay. So if you're planning on playing along, you probably should register to play live with us at our link, because then you get it real time versus those of you who are watching it on YouTube and LinkedIn. You might have a 20-second delay and kind of miss out.
I would love this, too, if people start putting in the comments the answers and they think they're playing live. Like, I would be that obscure. It's like, oh, it's this. Nope, you didn't follow directions.
All right, guys, last chance. Scan the QR code on the left. Enter Kahoot.it and enter that code. Either way gets you in. And I'm going to recap on the rules for those of you that don't remember. But every question today, all 10 questions, are going to be fastest finger questions. So the quicker you buzz in, the more points you get. So make sure you try to get in as fast as you can. If you're sitting back using ChatGPT, you're going to miss out on a lot of points. Jeremy, you can't win.
I know. I was just wondering if I can monitor the scores if I get in there. Probably not. I'm probably not set up as an admin like we do sometimes.
Whatever, you're logged in as Tyler Otto, apparently.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to try to figure it out.
All right, guys, it is 12:05. We're getting this party rolling. Let's quit with the banter. Jeremy, if you see more people start to trickle in, if you can just remind them in the chat to go to Kahoot.it and enter that pin at the bottom. It's in the bottom left corner there. Otherwise, folks, we got a theme today, or at least I'm trying to pretend we have a theme. So let's see if you guys pick up on it very quick. But as with every week going forward, we're going to start with a nice little softball question. And today's softball, for everyone playing along, is: which metric measures how much profit a company keeps from each dollar in revenue? Your options are gross revenue growth, break-even point, cash conversion cycle, or profit margin. And Jeremy, your keyboard is incredibly loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to do like if I gotta mute and then unmute, and I'm not doing it.
You can't do it. 2 seconds.
Also, if you look at my
good. Everyone's getting it. Profit margin. Yes. Thank you. Yes, today, folks, I'm focusing on metrics, or metric is the theme at least. So you're going to see a lot throughout that. Hopefully pick on it because there's a couple questions I have veered very far and generously into the theme of metric. But that being said, question 2. All right. A business calculates current assets minus current liabilities. Which metric is this? Is it liquidity ratio, net present value, the current ratio, or working capital? And I have that terrified moment where I'm like, I did select the right one when I built this out, correct? Otherwise we're going to have a moment.
5 seconds. Everyone.
I know. I went through and tested it, but I've made that mistake before. But I did do it right. It is working capital. Yes, your current ratio would be current assets divided by current liabilities. Net present value, that, man, I don't know. I haven't done that since like school in Excel when you had to learn to calculate that.
Oh, it's so hard. And I keep telling like client calculations, and I'm like, theoretically, there's a net present value of money and we should put in this, but I'm not doing it.
Yep. Although interesting, only one person got that one right, Jeremy. I mean, who's sitting top of the leaderboard right now? The CE. Uh-oh, I think that's my assistant that's winning. Okay, careful. Or it's someone else's. Then again, I'm not a CEO, so I don't know. Maybe it's Jeremy. Maybe it's your assistant, or a really good EA. Maybe it's Joss.
I'm not wranglerable, though. Wranglerable? I don't know.
Wranglerable?
Wrangler?
Yeah, I should have said at the beginning, if we can't tell who you are at the end by your name, and like 5 people come forward and say I was CEO Wrangler, I'm not sure what we're going to do. So you might, in the future, make sure you use your name so we know it's you. Forgot to mention that this time. Maybe put it in the chat if you want to claim your name right now. All right. Question 3, Jeremy. So this is a multi-select on the topic of metric. Only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system, and instead they use the imperial system. Jeremy, what are those 3 countries? This is a multi-select. Who uses imperial?
First of all, who is as stupid as us? Can I give that one? Like, if we can't get that one, right? But I would not have gotten this right. I looked at this question and I'm like, really? I thought we were the only not smart ones. One of them.
There's 3 of us, but I actually know this one because of a quote, a funny bit they did in the TV show Archer. So I can recite that off the top of my head, and that's where I thought of this one. I'm like, oh, I know those.
Once it's done, can you say the quote? What's the Archer quote?
I mean, it's Archer, but essentially someone, is weighing something in kilos, and they're like, use pounds. And it's like, who uses the metric system? And it's like, oh, everyone in the world but the US, Liberia, and Burma, which is now Myanmar. And it's like, never thought those countries had their act together. There you go. Good old America. Yeah, we're in very small company. Everyone else using the metric, and I kind of get it. Why? Let's do everything base 10. Let's not make this too hard, folks.
Right.
But it's hard to tell who got this one right because, it just tells us who guessed which ones. Let's see. Who's sitting top? Millie? If I'm not recall, didn't Millie win last week?
I don't. That was like 3 weeks ago, man. You can't ask me these questions.
Actually, I think it was 4 weeks ago. All right.
Yeah, right.
Jumping into the lead. Millie, well done. All right, team. Let's keep this party going. A startup tracks how many months it can operate before running out of cash. What metric is this? Is it burn rate, working capital, EBITDA, or runway? How many months it can operate before running out of cash?
And Millie corrected us. She got second. last time, so
Okay.
she's coming back to prove herself, I assume. But yeah.
Well, Corbin, you told us you put in a nickname, but you didn't tell us what your nickname was. But for everyone else, runway is that metric. Burn rate is part of the calculation. You figure out your burn rate, which is 35 grand a month.
Right.
But then how many months can you do that? 35 of burn? That's your runway. So, only 4 of you getting it right. Excellent work. At some point, I'm going to stop showing score updates because I want to keep some intrigue near the end. But for right now, we'll keep showing them. CEO Wrangler going back in front. All right. Ooh, Brandy sitting in the top 5.
Nice.
Legalese bookkeeping in the house. All right. On to the next one. Jeremy, how many pancakes are there in a full stack of pancakes at IHOP? Full stack, not short stack. Full stack.
Is
it 7, 5, 8, or 3?
How is the tie into metric on this one exactly? This is
it's
metric.
Not. It's shameful on my part.
Oh yeah. So good. I can go for it.
Super shameful.
Yeah.
Because Jeremy, guess what? Someone is giving away a prize today of an Aura ring to yeah, Millie, you know where I got this question from. Yeah. 5 in a full stack, 3 in a short stack. Yes, there are 5 in a stack. And the reason we bring that up is because we have a new sponsor this week. Guys, I know not everyone is like, ooh, ads in a game show, but we need prizes, and Jeremy and I don't make money from this podcast. So thank you, Ramp, for introducing Stack to us. Dare I just really quick, but their whole pitch with this is, what if the time-consuming parts of accounting just handled themselves? And that's the idea behind Stack, the AI native platform that helps you deploy agents and do the repetitive work from like recons, journal entries, flux analysis, your clients, your processes, just automated and run. Jeremy, you know that my firm, we've been playing with this for months, and it cut down the time in half on some of our clients just doing the month-end work. Yeah, some of you out there in the chat are even talking about it. It's amazing. It's a game changer. You have to try it. They're doing a 3-month free trial right now. I think it ends September 1st. So guys, there's no reason not to get in there, sync up your clients. You don't even have to have clients on bill pay or credit cards. Your clients don't even have to know you use Stack. You can just go in, connect QuickBooks, and start automating entries and stuff. So thank you, Ramp, because now we have a really cool grand prize to give away today. Thank you for sponsoring this. Yeah, guys, give Ramp some love if we want them to keep giving us cool stuff for prizes.
And just so nobody gets in trouble, if you own the QuickBooks, no one will know. If the client owns the QuickBooks, anytime you connect anything, they'll get a notification saying it's connected to your QuickBooks.
Fair point. Yeah. All right, next question. A company divides current assets by current liabilities to evaluate short-term financial strength. What is this called? Okay, current assets divided by current liabilities. Keep that current in mind because I said something earlier that would throw you off. Okay. Is it debt to equity ratio, net income, contribution margin, or liquidity ratio? If anyone, I see people are joining in late, you can still play by going to kahoot.it and entering in this pin. You got time. Or scan the QR code. I'll put it up here for a second. You might not win, but you'll have some fun. Liquidity ratio is correct. Yes, current assets divided by current liabilities is basically what business owners use, particularly heavily traded companies, to look at their short-term leverage capability for opportunities. So good metric to know how to calculate, especially if you start playing with some big kids out there in the accounting industry. All right, last score update I'm going to do before we get near the end of the game, Jeremy. Do you think Millie's still in front, or do we have a dark horse?
Ooh, I'm going dark horse.
Yeah.
Millie, I believe in you, though.
Oh, Millie's still up there. Gosh, came to play. Actually, who was it the last time we did this? Gosh, our guy that also won at scaling.
Clint. Yeah.
Clint Brand.
Yeah.
We don't see Clint here this
week. And can I give Corbin some love? Your name when you went nickname Corbanzo Bean or whatever. Perfect. I love this.
Perfect work. All right. Moving on. No more score updates until the end, folks. Next question. FASB, or the Federal Accounting Standards Boards, oversees the creation and management of GAAP standards, the generally accepted accounting principles. How many members sit on the FASB board? How many people are making these rules, Jeremy? Is it 21, 15, 7, or 11?
That is the perfect gift for this, because if anybody knows this, you are uber nerd, or you've been on that board.
Mm-hmm.
Which then you wouldn't.
I learned plenty while researching this. For some reason, though, there is a 30-second timer on this question. Don't know why. So we got extra time. Extra time.
I mean, anybody could take that Tommy Boy thing and just soak it in. I made a Tommy Boy quote to one of my clients today, and I was like going on a rant, and then I'm like, and suddenly your daughter's knocked up. And I'm like, all right, stop. I can't do this.
This is where Jeremy got fired.
Yeah.
Half of you getting it right, or just under half. 7 members sit on the board. Jeremy, if you had to guess, how many of those 7 are old white guys?
6.5.
Actually, I was surprised. It's 5 women.
Wow. Okay. Great.
Yeah. I was ready to go in and roast them and be like, and they all look like me and Jeremy. Glad to see that it's not that anymore. That was really cool.
Thanks for calling me old.
All right. Moving on. Oh, by the way, speaking of Gap, I just had to do a shout out to our friend Randy, because Jeremy and I are going to Bridging the Gap here in a few weeks. If you want to come hang out with us, Randy does a cool conference. I just wanted to take a Gap moment to reference them. So they still have tickets, btgconference.com. Just if you're those of you that are at Scaling New Heights, Randy did us a solid. I want to make sure I call out his conference because I'm so excited for this one.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you don't know his shtick, it's big on culture and the softer side of things too. So that's going to be a decent focus too.
Yep. All right. Moving on. Hey, Jeremy, did you know that I met the Keymaster from Ghostbusters? Yeah. What was his name again?
So to be clear,
was it Rick Moranis, John Cusack, Bill Murray, or Rodney Dangerfield?
You want the actor, not his character name in Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Yeah. While this finishes up, I saw a great meme that made me laugh the other day. It was like, "Oh, I'm stuck with this ghost." Well, you got to call Ghostbusters and be like, "Wait, they don't have a website or text?" No, you have to call them. Well, I guess I'm stuck with this ghost.
Jeremy, I was struggling to come up with more things about metrics, so I just went with Met Rick. Rick Moranis plays the Keymaster in Ghostbusters. Such a great movie. Sigourney Weaver, Bill Murray, all of them at its best. Yeah, I threw Bill in there as an attempt to throw you all off, but kudos to those of you that knew.
Yeah,
Rick Moranis was the Keymaster. Sigourney Weaver was the gatekeeper.
I even read this question and your comment afterwards, and the Met Rick did not connect to my brain.
I'm stretching here for metrics. All right. Few more, everyone. Next question. If a business, this is a follow-up question. We taught you about this earlier. If a business has $220,000 in the bank and a burn rate of $35,000, what is their runway? It's a callback question, Jeremy.
Who can get their?
Could you round it down to 7? Is it a smidge over 6? Is it barely under 5? Or is it probably 8?
Who could get their calculator out fast enough to do this?
Yep.
I like it. Good question.
I like having fun with the answers too.
Yeah.
Most of you getting it right. It is a smidge over 6. 35 goes into, 3.5 goes into 21 6 times, right? So add a little bit more. There you go. It's just over 6, 6.29, I believe. You have 6 months and 9 days of runway before you run out of cash. Jeremy, it's amazing because, big companies like all these softwares that are sponsoring our podcast, they all work about with runway, right? They're like, how many months until we run out of cash and need more Fusion? You and I don't ever really want to be talking to a client about their runway because that means they're burning cash and they're not profitable and they're not about to have investors come save them.
Right. And different world with nonprofits. Like, how are you going to bridge the gap for your funding? Right. Sponsor ploy. But we have to have these conversations pretty often. Right. It's like, hey, this is what it looks like. Here's what your runway is. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely want to have those conversations and get that 6 to 9 range. That's pretty good in the nonprofit world anyway.
I like it. All right, Jeremy, we got time for one more, and it's the big toughie of the week.
Oof,
and I didn't spare it on the big toughie this week.
Put your thinking caps on for this one. I'm going to see if I can.
All right, everyone. Here it comes. The metric free cash flow margin tracks the percentage of revenue converted into pure cash for expansion or dividends. What is that formula? I'm going to give you 30 seconds here, a little more time. Is it gross profit minus operating expenses divided by total rev? Net income minus interest over total assets? Operating cash flow minus capital expenditures over total rev? Or working capital minus cash reserves divided by current liabilities? Good luck to all of you.
Oof. I think I know. Like, I did not look at the answer of this one. I wouldn't have got it right away, but at about the 7-second mark, I think I would have got it right. We'll see. Yeah.
Well, hey, good chunk of you getting it right. Operating cash flow, except we're going to get rid of capital expenditures as well, and then divide that by how much money we're bringing in. And we're going to see how much of that is still free flowing. So it's basically kind of your operating profit or cash flow, except let's also take out reinvestment into the business in assets and what percentage of all of it flows through. It's kind of like a modified profit margin.
Yeah. Yeah. And one, again, insightful, right? And I since accounting 301 have not thought of this at all. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, and so Jeremy, I'll stop my screen share for a sec while I get a quick update on the scores because, we've got answers now. And real quick, we just have to stop and do a quick highlight because we had some amazing sponsors that are starting to help us out with this game. And I first want to call out title sponsor Double. Like, they're with us here for the first couple months. Ben and team really believed in this. And so if you guys want to try out all their new AI features where it's like, hey, it'll document your processes and start posting transactions and do it straight from your workflow on the scale plan, they're offering that for free right now for 14 days. When you have 14 days that you're like, okay, my bandwidth's a little low and I can play with this, go play with it. It's amazing. It's super cool. Like, I can't say enough good things about what they're doing over there. And Ben is determined to build the best practice management in the industry. Like, they are not sleeping over there building something cool. So be sure to thank them, check them out.
And Tyler definitely doesn't have the inside track in this one and playing with it at all either. So that's not happening.
Definitely not. Yep. Dare I say, everyone, before we get to the prizes, which I'm about to hit, but this game show, this is only episode number 3. If you want sponsors to keep giving us cool prizes to give away from you guys, there is one thing I ask in return. Please hit LinkedIn and just shout out this game, tag us, tag the sponsors, because the more they see that it gets engagement, the more they're going to keep giving us cool prizes, which we can turn and give back to you guys. So if you want this to keep going, you know, right now we're getting Oura rings. I think we could start getting like iPads and Beats headphones and whatnot from them if they see that the traction's there. So help us out. Go to LinkedIn and celebrate this. Tag us, tag them.
Yeah.
That would mean the world.
For reference at scaling, we had the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, an iPad, and AirPods going out because we had some sponsors pointing up some things. So we can get some cool stuff out, y'all.
All right. And without further ado, Jeremy.
Okay.
In third place, we have a $10 gift card coming at you from the Digital Bookkeepers Association sponsoring this, a membership community that gives bookkeepers ongoing training, life support, practical resources, and connections as they grow their business. Go to dba.org to see them. Jaime Rodriguez and the team over there do some cool stuff. That is going to Miss Millie. Millie Riley, third place. We'll be in touch with you to connect you with them and get you that $10 gift card.
And this is a like gift card to anything, not the DBA, right?
Yep, it's just a $10 gift card. So
Perfect.
Well done. In third place with 4,596 points. Now, in second place with 4,966 points.
Ooh.
And I'm wondering if he should be ineligible, but Corbanzo Beans coming in second,
nice.
Which will get a $50 credit to the Double Swag store where you go in and get to pick what you want and they ship it to you. So there's like water bottles, hoodies, like hats, whatever you want. You go in, pick what you want, and they ship it out to you. There's some cool stuff in there. Congratulations, Corbanzo.
And everyone. And showed some love to Double in his last comment too, that they're doing some great updates in their AI stuff.
Absolutely. In first place, we have an Oura ring going out, which, man, this just feels like we upgraded to a brand new level.
Right.
But our winner with 5,200 points for the week in first place, and then I'll show all scores so everyone knows where they landed, we have Stormy, first place. Well done. You are our winner. We'll be in touch to get you connected with that gift card to what? That's Melissa?
Whoa. Coming out of left
Melissa, you
field.
didn't use your name. I don't know if I believe it.
Oh, yeah. She's shady. I don't know if I trust that.
All right. Well, we'll be in touch. We'll get that going. Everyone else, real quick before you leave, register to join us next in 2 weeks. Scan the QR code. Just get in there now so that way you get the reminders. You can get it on your calendar. You know it's coming up. We're going to be doing this every 2 weeks going forward. And we want you to come play with us. And we're going to keep working on getting cool sponsors to do all this. And Jeremy and I will still remain penniless because everything just goes to you guys. So if you had fun, please share it on the socials.
Yeah, please. We would appreciate that because, again, we can get cooler stuff. We're talking to these guys and they're like, just show us the numbers and we'll show you the money. So, but normally on Fridays, right, we were gone for quite a while, so we wanted to get one in here. And everybody's going to be gone or holidaying this Friday. So the next one will be on the 17th, right?
Yes. Noon if you scan that QR code now, it'll take you right to the registration to play at noon Mountain on the 17th. So get on in there, everyone. Get it on your calendars. And yeah, number one thing you can do is just help post on the socials. You love this. It was fun. Or despite the host, man, backhanded compliments are our style. Despite Tyler and Jeremy's best efforts, which were poor at best, this was the most fun I've had. Things like that. Oh, that's on brand. Please help us.
100%. Love it.
All right, team. Thank you, everyone, for playing. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. Enjoy your holiday weekend and go USA in the World Cup here in a few minutes.
All right. Thanks, guys.